In this lesson, I'm going to show you how to set up lights in After Effects. First off, let's add a new light to our scene. Go into Layer, New, Light. Our first light is going to be a parallel light. I want you to name it Parallel as well. And make sure Cast Shadows is on. Click OK. Using our selection tool, move up the handles. And let's switch views to our top view. Let's go ahead and move this a little bit to the side. A little bit as well. Okay. Let's go into our custom view 1. Now that we've done this, we can go ahead and let's add more intensity to our light. Let's do 150% or so. Oh, that's looking much better. Now, we can always change this to draft or fast draft to see our results better. For now, I'll leave it on draft. Now that we have created our light, collapse these attributes, pressing the letter U, and we're going to move on to our white band on collapse. Let's add an angular bevel to our white band, and let's also add bevel depth. Then we're going to go collapse that layer. As you guys can see, here everything is looking quite nice in our logo. However, it's kind of hard to see that black band, so we're going to add a stroke to it. We're going to go uncollapse the layer, add, much better. Here in the stroke options, we can expand them and we can change the color. Because the black band should be a black one, we're going to grab a darker shade of gray. Then click OK. And let's make sure the stroke width is at 1.5. Next, let's create another light. Layer, New, Light. This time around, we're going to be creating a spotlight. Light type, spot, intensity. Let's have it to be at 140. Click OK. We're going to put this light behind our logo. The idea is to have a 3-point light setup. First, we're going to go into our top view. We're going to track out a bit. Grab my selection tool and move it. And move it so it's focused on the logo. So that's creating a very nice effect. I think the cone might be a little too big. Open the attributes, light options, cone angle. Let's change this to be 50. So that way it's only focusing on this area, creating a nice rim light to our logo. And let's rename this layer backlight. Lastly, we're going to add an omnidirectional light to our logo. So we finish our light setup. Layer, new, light. We're going to set up to point. We're going to rename it burst. And we're going to set up high intensity, such as 140%. That's fine. Cast shadow. And click OK. For now, we're going to turn this off. We're going to go back to it later.